Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. This is a Montreal by Dark scene involving two pack mates and out of character. I don't know if Bubba is part of the pack or not.
I'm the darkness of the pack.
Oh, okay. And the darkness of the pack, ladies and gentlemen. So, we shall open with Nadia at her normal spot in the park, being worshipped and prayed and giving this huge sermon about how blood is the substance that connects us all to the God.
Well, no, go on.
Zerk is walking his dog. It's a pretty large, it's actually an oversized German Shepherd at this point, but it's still within the range. It's, a German Shepherd. One of the uber German Shepherds. And he's just walking along, talking to his pack priest. So any ideas on the haven?
Well, I was thinking let's start off with something swanky, but not too obvious. Maybe like a quaint little townhouse.
Townhouse.
They call them brownstones back where I'm from. They tend to have three floors with a subfloor.
As long as the windows aren't facing the direct sunlight, well, we could paint over those. Ain't a big deal.
Yeah, sounds good. I was thinking we should find Nadia. She has yet to partake in the Vauldery with us. Maybe she could also help us out with this little endeavor. She's so very, persuasive.
Works for me.
And, I guess at some point, as we're just walking by the park, we'll hear Nadia's voice. Oh, I think that's her.
As y'all would walk up, you would hear her closing with the line, "And thus the God of blood would say unto you, my children, give me your children and give me your flesh, and I will give unto you the power and the force you need to succeed in this life and the next." Before everyone stands up applauding, and she kind of hops down and walks over to you.
I like this one.
Good evening, Nadia. Been a while since I've seen you. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. How have my girls been treating you?
They've been doing just fine. Hard workers. They know the light of God within them.
She's going to look over at your character now, Bubba, and she goes, "I'm sorry, I haven't met you yet."
Oh, excuse me, I'm Zeri Bratzovich, Ductus of the Apex.
She'll nod. She'll do kind of like a little salute thing with her arm. You see the serpent tattooed down her arm, and she'll go, "It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Nadia." So,
Yes,
what's on the plans tonight?
Well, we were looking into a little bit of real estate. We could use your help acquiring a new communal haven for us. What do you say? Sounds fun?
Yeah, why not? What kind of haven are you looking for? Most of mine people would be willing to house us, but I wouldn't trust them too far. They're a little messed in the head, or they wouldn't come to me if they weren't.
Understandable. Well, I'm thinking just some quaint little townhouse, perhaps. Maybe we could find a young married couple, one that native to the land, perhaps won't be so missed amongst their friends. Being a newlyweds, it's going to be expected that they.
At this point, she's gonna touch your face in a very weird way. Some people might even take it sexually. She goes, "Oh, my dear friend, you want the suburbs?"
The suburbs, then.
And Will lost signal. He should be back. Yep. And Bruce has lost signal. I'm sorry, viewers. We have people dropping tonight, apparently.
But I want to bite the dust.
Yeah, at this point, she'll guide her two potential pack mates over to her vehicle and go, "Why don't we go for a ride?"
Do you mind if I bring my dog with?
My car is dog friendly.
Yeah, I'll get in the back seat with the dog.
At this point,
in, taking shotgun.
Yeah, she'll get in. She'll say goodbye to her congregation. They'll pretty much shout "Blood for the blood god." Yes, I've stolen that reference, viewers. And we'll climb into her own car and drive to a nicer part of town. It's cleaner looking, but it's not posh as like big city areas. And she goes, "Welcome to the suburbs, where your middle-class white Americans live." Or, well, Canadians.
They're still American.
They just don't know it yet.
So, how small or big are we looking? She says, kind of motioning at the nice little white picket fence houses.
Something big enough for the four of us, I suppose.
Don't forget, I'm not the only one that has pets. Well, Felicity, she loves her pet kitty.
That's true.
Cats.
Let's see here. Can you roll me 5 dice for an intelligence finance roll?
Yes, I can. 5d10s, right?
Yep.
Alright! Yay! I know for sure the first 3 are successes.
Alright. Yeah, let's just say that I happen to appraise the nicest looking house, probably the best one on the block.
Alright, so we're going to go to that one then, I guess. I'll pull in the driveway. And I'll look over at you and go, "Do you want to do this, or should I?"
No. Let's all work together. Say, Lord Zarek, could you do a trick with your dog? Perhaps have him feign injury?
I just look over at the dog. I'm not even going to command it. I'm just going to speak to it using the first embolism. Fake it. And the dog's going to start kind of yelping like he's been beaten or shot or whatever.
Okay.
We're going to do this the hard way.
No, Lassie, no.
I'll go up to the house's door and kind of bang on the door. Unzip my dress some as I'm banging.
A couple of moments pass and a light flips on in the house, and the curtain in the side window pulls back, and a gentleman looks out before closing the curtain, and the front door of the home opening. Yes, ma'am. What can I do for you?
I'm going to drop presents as I say this, and I'm going to be like, "Sir, my dog got hurt, and we were wondering if we could come in and use your phone."
Oh, sure. Come on in. I'd be more than happy to help. What happened?
I believe
Alright.
he got his foot caught in there underneath the wheel of a car. Poor thing.
Oh. The gentleman appears to be genuinely concerned with the welfare of the animal, as he gets down to basically to eye level with the dog, and as he points back into the home, the phone is in the kitchen. Come here, little guy. It's gonna be all right.
Alright, I'll kind of wink at my 2 evening friends and act like I'm going to go make the call and leave this nice gentleman alone with them.
Alright. Jacob's going to approach the gentleman, and he's going to ask him... Well, first he's going to say, "Thank you so very much, sir. We're just lovers of animals. You can understand that we care for our pet here. I must say, you have quite the swankiest looking home. Do you live here by yourself?
No, actually I don't. So my wife, I live here with my wife, but she's out at the moment. She's out on a at a conference.
Oh, really? What kind of work what kind of line of work does she do?
Well, both of us, and you see, the gentleman reaches behind him, and he seems to pull out his wallet, and he hands you a business card. We're both in the legal field. She works in real estate law. I work in criminal law.
Interesting, interesting. I can understand now why you say she's at a conference. See, I myself, I'm an event coordinator for a group of live-action role players. I had thought perhaps she was in the entertainment business, but I understand.
After a
Live
few
action
minutes,
role play. I've heard of that.
after a few minutes, Nadia will return, and she says the call's been made. They said to take him home, ice his leg if there's not improvement to well, and she's kind of like arms behind her, like poking her chest out. She's being very flirtatious in her stance as she talks. So, which one of us should go get our car? Because I don't want to make the puppy walk all the way there. Which presence is still active, by the way, Will?
Okay. This attorney seems to become somewhat smitten with the lady, and you can physically see he seems to be struggling with his thoughts.
Oh, please don't mind Nadia. She is just such a friendly person. Tell me, when is your wife to be back?
Within the next couple of days, actually. Why do you ask?
Oh, just being an event coordinator myself, the line of work she's in, and plus, you must understand, I am new to the city. I am seeking to make friends in high places.
Well, as you can see by our home, we do tend to be up on the social ladder somewhat.
By the way, would at this point Jacob is activating his Dominate level 2. Would you please show me around your house? Can you please roll me 6 dice for manipulation and leadership?
Yes, I can. But I don't think you're really going to have to worry too much since he's a normal human.
Still.
2 successes.
I don't think you would either. Oh, sure, I'd be happy to. How long you been in town? No, you said you just moved here.
Oh, for about 2 months now.
As he goes to show him around, Nadia's going to kind of wink at the ductus of Apex and take one of the human's arms in her own and kind of go with them on the tour.
Nadia
Zach
grabbing
is gonna stay with the dog,
arm.
tending to its care. He's going to tell the dog when they get back,
Right.
grab hold to the dude and don't let him go.
Nadia taking hold of the attorney's arm seems to take him slightly off guard.
So, as we go on tour of the house, and I'm saying this out of character, how would you describe the house?
I would probably describe it as a upper middle class house, white walls, carpet. There's some nice furniture. It's not like super like gold paint laid furniture. It's more like you got leather couches and chairs. You got a lot of books. You've got maybe 1 or 2 antiques here and there, that sort of thing. It's just a normal middle class home.
Still, well, I'm sorry. I was asking Will, like, what's the layout? Sorry.
Sorry. Will, go ahead. What's our layout here?
Well, she would know better than I would.
I've been winging it.
It's pretty much what she said. you do see that there's lots and lots of books around the place. Everything from law textbooks to actual non-fiction books on various cases. This gentleman apparently does a lot of work from his home, and you see as he takes you into a back room, you see that there is a den of some type. Seems to have sofas and a large projection screen television. Apparently it's his, and he describes that as his multimedia room.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, I do like a man that can keep himself a study. Say, sir, are you and your wife native to Canada?
Say that again.
Are you and your wife native to Canada?
I don't know if you would say. I don't know if you could really call us native. I mean, we've just moved into town within the last year. I don't know if that's really native or not, but we're not visiting, if that's what you mean.
I'm just curious. I come from down south myself.
Let's say we spent a little time little time in Green Bay before we came up here, but it's actually where I graduated from in that area. Well, I take that back. I graduated my pre-law in that area. I actually got my actual law degree from Duke. And you noticed that his the guy's degree is on the wall in the multimedia room.
Nadia's looking very. She's faking it. Her packmate could tell, but other humans would tell. She's actually looking like she's intrigued and pleased to see someone accomplish so much. She goes, I joined the church when I was 18, so.
In the ministry, are we?
Yes, sir.
So, I'm sorry, sir. I never did catch your first name.
We do need our priest. Bobby.
Bobby. It's a fine name. So, Bobby, do you have any family and relatives here in Montreal?
No, unfortunately, we're the only ones up this way.
Oh dear, it must get lonely, I suppose.
Well, Christmas and Thanksgiving are interesting. We always end up having to go back down to the States to handle that. But other than that, it's actually not that bad. We hear from them every now and then, phone call, email. Apparently, it's really expensive to place a phone call from the States to Canada.
Yes, I would assume. So, how is the neighborhood here? Are the neighbors friendly?
Well, it's safe. It's quiet. We occasionally have barbecues out on in the veranda out there by the road. There's a couple of doctors that live out this way. A number of police officers. There's one other attorney out this way. I've not had a chance to meet him yet. He's not home much. But as far as friendly, yeah, everybody pretty much knows everybody.
I take it you must get the neighbors coming around, ringing your bell every now and then. Yes.
And every now and then, usually it's for something small. Someone wants to borrow a cup of sugar, or someone wants to borrow a tool to cut some trim some hedges.
Oh, I see.
There was that.
I see.
There was that
point,
one time a couple. There was that one time a couple of months ago that somebody knocked on my window and gave me insurance information. Apparently they had hit my car, but I didn't see anything. But hey, it's the only thing I've really seen.
At this point, Jacob looks at Nadia and is going to give her kind of a nod and a wink. Well, Nadia, I say that this gentleman will just do fine. Should we drop all the pretenses and get down to work?
Of course. At this point, she's going
Seems to take Bobby off guard.
She's still trying to be charming and dress half unzipped. Has stepped in front of Bobby and she goes, "How would you like to feel the kiss of a god?" Present's still active.
I'm quite sure. I'm not entirely sure what you're going for here, ma'am. I mean, you're beautiful and all. Don't get me wrong, but I'm.
Alrighty, she's going to get a little more forceful with this. What am I? Strength and brawl is what I would probably roll for this. Nadia is going to jump on Bobby and sink her teeth in. Yay, 1 success.
Kinky. He has no idea it's coming. You actually end up knocking him through one of the side tables there at the sofa. Glass shatters, shards fly everywhere.
Yeah, and the glass shutter, I'm going to tell the dog.
The hell are you doing? What the? Get off of me!
Nadia, please don't make a mess in the gentleman's house.
She'll stop drinking at this point, and she will bite into her lips and forcefully kiss Bobby, making sure her blood is getting into his mouth.
The hell are you doing, you crazy bitch?
Jacob is going to spend a blood point, and can you roll me 6 dice for manipulation occult?
Mm-hmm. 1 success. A 10.
All right. So you'll see just from behind you, maybe if you turn your head, Bobby, that a tentacle is coalescing from your own shadow, and it is emanating. And you should make a courage roll, I suppose.
I believe average courage for a human would be 3 dice.
I'll blow it. I'll choose to blow that because it don't really need it for NPC purposes. This guy's not going to make it anyway.
Yeah, and I doubt he
What the fuck? The hell are you people? Look, I don't know what the hell you want. Please, just leave me alone.
As on cue, Zerk's going to be coming into the room, and you're going to hear Bone snapping as he shows up into his Zulu form. Hold still, motherfucker.
I suggest you do what my friend would say.
What the fuck?
You have 2 options, Mr. Bobby. You can join us and work with the children of the gods, or you can die.
Okay, sis, what the fuck? Okay, Sonbar, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you?
Mind you, Nadia is still sitting on you.
At this point, he's
You're going to use the soul method.
Look, please, just tell me what you want. Please, if you want money, I can give you money. Please, what are you? Just please, leave me alone.
Shh, Bobby, relax. We're here to make friends. We're here to move in. You live in such a nice home. It's so big, so luxurious. I think, and you see Jacob petting his head, I think we're going to be fine roomies from now on. Yes? Jacob is going to bite into his own lips, take Bobby's head by the jaw, and he's going to pour a blood point into his mouth as well.
Yes,
Yes.
Zerk is going to reach down and grab one of your hands and just start popping your fingers, just for shits and giggles. We're going to be nice from you. Right?
Wow.
Please, don't hurt me. Please, just tell me what you want.
Like I said, it's really
It's
simple.
been getting worse.
Mm-hmm. Now, Bobby, tell me something. Your wife, you love your wife, don't you?
Actually, are there any pictures of him and
Greatly,
his
please,
wife
please,
around?
please, don't get involved in this, please. Oh,
Yeah,
all over the place.
Yeah, out of
I'm
character.
gonna look at the picture and go, your wife looks so pretty. It would be a shame if anything happened to that pretty face, wouldn't it?
Please, 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 please. Look, she doesn't have to get involved in this. Please, just tell me what you want. I can give you money. I can try to get people out of jail. Just please.
Of course,
Derek
Bobby.
is
That's
actually gonna take his finger and just run it across your head using the flesh craft on your hand, just upping a little bit of the skin up. You roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
Bobby
dice.
Okay.
has gone into shock at this point.
Yeah, 4 successes and 1's a 10. Congratulations.
Yeah, I don't have body crafts.
Um,
Passed out.
Yeah. I'm not seeing this. I'm not seeing this. I'm hallucinating. I'm drunk.
out of your character, what's Bobby's willpower rating at this point?
An average willpower for a human, I would guess, is probably anywhere from a 5 to a 7.
You say 4? Okay.
Well, he's with
alright.
him being an attorney. You probably said it about a 6. About a 6, probably.
Okay. I want to try to use an interrogation technique on him to fuck with his mind to see if I can lower his willpower, his current willpower point, not his permanent rating. All right. So, Bobby,
Well, that shouldn't be
I
too
want
hard.
you to know. Yes. So, Jake's gonna tell him, Bobby, listen. As long as you work with us, everything's going to be fine. Of course you love your wife. I know that. I can tell that you're a good man and you'd never want to bring your wife any harm. But if you don't work with us, I am afraid, my friend, that your wife is going to not enjoy the new company that is going to be underneath this roof. So can you please roll me 5 dice against his current willpower? I'm sorry, against the difficulty 6.
2 successes.
All right, then roll his willpower against the same difficulty.
1 success.
All right. I win that. He loses 1 point
You got
of his
him.
current willpower.
Yep. Please, 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 look. Just please. Just do whatever you want with me, but please, just don't let her. I don't want her to get involved. She's a good woman. She doesn't need to be involved in all of this. Please, just what do you need from me? Please, just.
Oh, Bobby, you're not getting it. You want to be roomies. We're going to be here. Of course your wife's going to get involved. I mean, you're not going to kick out your own wife, are you?
We're all going to be one big family. Nadia says as she's petting Bobby's face.
Now, if you don't cooperate, I'm going to turn your wife into furniture. You saw the little trick I did with your hand? I can do that with bones, too.
Nadia looks over at the Duchess, and,
what do I need to do?
And she's like, dear, I don't think we want to break him quite yet.
Fine, fine. You're going to hear bones cracking as Eric shifts back down to his human form.
So, Bobby.
You'll see Bobby's eyes are darting back and forth across the room. His pupils are dilated at this point. His body, his hands are shaking.
Jacob's going to go up to him really close, looking him in the eyes. Bobby, I want you to listen to me. You're going to remember us as your oldest pals in the world. We were friends a long time ago, way back when, before you met your wife. You met us in college. Unfortunately, it's been so long since you've seen us, but now that we're back in town, you just couldn't help yourself but to let us stay with you until we get ourselves back up on our feet. You're gonna say to your wife, "Oh, these are my bestest buddies in the world." Aren't you? That's dominate level 3, forgetful mind, so can you please roll me 6 dice against his current willpower.
Okay.
Which is now a 5, so... Oh, 1, 2,
And rapidly
3,
dwindling.
4, 5 successes!
I have completely rearranged those
Oh,
memories.
Jesus.
So now you think your bestest friends in the world are standing around
Yep.
you and one's in your lap.
Bobby, what the hell happened to your hand, man?
Yeah.
Did you cut yourself?
What? I don't know. I
Yeah,
guess
the
so.
fingers
It's
back in place.
you know how we
Yeah,
are.
the
These
fingers
wild
back in
nights of
place.
drinking,
You wanna
man.
help?
Oh, you better
Yeah,
go
get
get
the
that
fingers back
cleaned
in place.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got a case to. Yeah, I got a case in a couple of days. I need it. What you guys doing? I like you guys been in town. Come on, please, come on down. I got room. Look, have you gotten to stay yet?
No, we're still staying at the
Um,
hotel.
Yeah, let me
Come on,
look
what
at
the
that
hell
hand.
are you
I'll
doing
fix it
staying
for
at the
you.
hotel, guys?
It's gonna hurt like hell.
I got plenty of room. Come on.
Let me see.
I can't hurt worse than
All
that
right,
one night in
I'll fix it
Tijuana.
up, man.
It's all right, Bobby. Right now,
I'm
you
gonna
need.
pop your fingers. I'm gonna pop your fingers back in place. And you'll hear a crack as fingers get back in place. That's gonna hurt like hell. You want me to roll my medicine for this?
Oh!
Yeah, you should just see.
Alright, that'd be 6 dice for intelligence medicine.
Mother of God.
Okay, 6 dice in medicine.
Yeah. Intelligence medicine.
2 successes. You got them back in place. They still hurt a little, though. On a side note, Nadia has gotten out of Bobby's lap now.
Okay, I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. It did hurt worse than that one night in Tijuana.
You need some more tequila?
Yeah, probably. Not right now. I need to be sober. I got a case in a couple of days. But seriously, guys, I got plenty of room here. The wife won't be back in town for a few days.
Oh, wow. Well, you know. Comes back, we can explain the situation to her and hopefully put any kind of apprehensions to ease.
Oh yeah, she's constantly bitching at me about something. This won't be anything new. Besides, I can't turn my old friends away.
Aw, Bobby, you always were the sweetest.
You're the best, Bobby. Just the best.
Until I get
Yeah, thanks,
in the
brother.
courtroom. Until I get in the courtroom.
At this point, Nadia will look at the others and be like,
do you need someone to go get your stuff from? You need someone to go get your stuff from the hotel?
well,
I mean, because I got
we'll
people.
get it.
I can send people.
Nah, I got some stuff. I was setting up shop here in town, but I really haven't found like a place to stay. You know, like.
Yeah, we'll move in.
You take as long as you need here. You take as long as you need. Yeah, well, no, come on in, man. Like I said, I got plenty of time. I mean, I'm hardly ever here anyway. I'm usually at the office. I mean, but you guys stay here as long as you need until you get up on your feet.
We really appreciate it. Thanks.
As
Right.
soon as y'all are done wrapping it up, Nadia will kind of grab Jacob's arm and be like, "Why don't you walk me back to the room so I can at least get some of the essentials of mine for the night?"
Of course. Jacob is going to put a hand on Bobby's shoulder, looking him in the eyes. He's going to tell him, "Bobby, you just rest up, take care of your hand. You have a court date coming soon, and we don't want anything. We don't want to hurt your career. But we'll be seeing you shortly again.
Mm.
And with that, Jacob will escort Nadia into another room.
Hey man, I gotta go walk my dog, and I gotta run out to Point St. Charles to the animal clinic. So, I guess I'll see you later, Bobby.
As soon as you're alone with her, she's going to look at Jacob and go, does he always try to traumatize the target?
Oh, Sarek, that's just how he does. You know, it's just going to take some time for us to gel together. Work out the kinks. Don't worry.
At this point, she'll kind of chuckle and she'll pat Jacob on the arm and she goes, "Sweetheart, we already gel fine. I'll just have to get used to him." And she's zipping her dress back up as she says that before she goes, "I'm going to go get my stuff from my home. I'll see you in a little while. Or you can come with me. I have no problem with you knowing where I stay."
Sure. Say, Jacob's gonna go back to Bobby real quick. Say, Bobby, are you gonna be here for the rest of the night?
Yeah, I should be. Wait, whoa, hold on.
Cool.
Wait. How long was I out? How long was I out? Because my fucking pants are wet. I need to change this shit.
You were out just for about a few minutes. We had came from the bar. I guess you had a little bit too much to drink.
I must have did. I got a bit of a headache.
Well, I'll come back and we'll come back and we'll check up on you in a few. Sounds all right?
Alright, cool. That's fine with me.
Cool.
Alright, if y'all guys have anything left to do, I'll probably end it here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alrighty, and that has been A Scene in Montreal by Night. Thank you, our 4 viewers, for watching. We hope you enjoyed our show. Tune in next time to watch the Ductist of Apex kill someone, for if Jacob to sacrifice babies to the blood god. And will Nadia ever ascend? Good evening.